Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul uqdatan min lisani yafqahu qawli. Now, in the last episode, we discussed that our problems should be conveyed to Allah. And a very important point related to dua is tawakkul. The link is that duas are of no use if they lack tawakkul. And what is tawakkul? A very common explanation is that it is trust in Allah, but we find that it is easier said than done. This means that we don't fully recognize the power of Allah. This power is so great that even to comprehend a fraction of it, you have to work hard. Now, the problem with us is that when someone is in a fit of depression, we go and say that do tawakkul. This is not the time to learn tawakkul. Now, let me explain this with an example. For example, in maths or physics, there's a certain formula. The time to learn it is before the exam. You cannot learn it during the exam. The formula will only benefit you if you learnt it well before the exam and then you solved questions by applying it in guest papers. Then you found that when you applied it in your exam, it worked perfectly and you were successful. The very same way, tawakkul is something that it has to be consciously learnt in good times, by meditating, by pondering, by learning. And then we start applying it in small situations. Like, Allah, I can't find my pen right now, I need it. And there you see the pen lying somewhere. Allah, I can't find a place to park my car, please help me. And there you see a car coming out, leaving space for you. And this way, with these small trainings, you build your confidence that yes, it works. So now when there is a big problem in life, we say that Allah, I know you are the one who will help me because you are the one who always help me. Tawakkul is not that you sit comfortably and say that Allah will help me out. No, you have to put in your share of the effort in resolving that problem. Like it says in chapter 13 verse 11, verily Allah does not change men's condition unless they change their inner self. For example, an overweight person says, I won't diet, I won't exercise, Allah make me thin. No, it cannot be like that. Remember that the outcome of your effort is not in your hands. Even the prophets did not have it in their hands. But once you do your share of the duty with honesty, leave the rest to Allah. And if you are exerting your energies in the right direction, Allah will expand barakah in your efforts, inshallah. And regarding tawakkul, there are two aspects or two factors. One is a constant factor and the second is the variable factor. In the variable factor, the person is depressed about something he could not achieve in life. Now this factor has room that you build up your energy, your motivational level, strive hard and leave the result in the hands of Allah. But in the constant factor, the nature of the cause of depression is different, that it cannot be changed. For example, death of a loved one, or an incurable disability or disease. In this case, the nature would be different. That we learn to trust in the plans of Allah. Our trust in destiny. Human knowledge and human perception is very limited. We cannot comprehend Allah's plans for us, but sometimes years later, we do come to understand that what my Creator planned for me was the best, although I did not like it at that time. This is one of the main themes of the story of Musa and Khizr alayhi salam in Surah Kahf, and also the main themes of Surah Yusuf. Had Yusuf alayhi salam not been thrown in the well, had he not been sold as a slave, how would he have become the king of Egypt? Allah's plans are carried out in mysterious ways and we have to trust them. Just as when a mother hits her child, the child runs back to the mother. She locks him up, he still runs back to the mother for comfort because he knows that he has no better well-wisher than the mother. We will catch up with more of depression in the next episode. Up till then, Allah Hafiz wa Nasir.